Hi, today I'm going to give you my plans for content during Edge of Fates because I have a couple ideas and I want to actually upload consistently again, like I did in Lightfall, because there might actually be enough content overall to sustain such a thing. Funnily enough, this is my second time writing and recording this because I wrote this before Edge of Fates, and vastly underestimated both the amount of grinding I'd actually need to do and how many things like weapons I'd need to grind. There is, however, not enough weapons to sustain just reviewing them over and over and over, so in that case, with the new armor reworks, I now have a couple more things that should actually be interesting to look at. So I plan to make a couple videos on the new stats explaining how they work now and what will be worth going for, but that will take time and testing before I can actually fully get to that. Then I want to have a look at every exotic in the game, both armor and weapons, to see how they fare in the current game. Because of the new stats and armor sets, there is a lot of build crafting potential that's now opened up, so I want to give building everything a proper go. There will also be a video on the competitive playlist in PvP, as I've managed to get to Ascendant for the first time by myself last season. And I have a couple of opinions I'd like to share about the playlist, so I expect that sometime whenever. And then, when Destiny Rising comes out, I also want to start covering that, because I did get access to the closed beta when that was a thing and was going to make a review. But I didn't get to the endgame, nor did I actually remember to record anything, so obviously that didn't happen. I can say though that it was surprisingly good for a mobile game and actually captured Destiny's gameplay pretty well, so I expect that at some point on the channel. Since I actually have gacha game experience, I will probably point these videos towards the majority of people, being the crowd that's never actually seen a gacha before in their life and doesn't understand what a 10 pull could actually possibly mean. Never mind that they won't be able to get every character that drops and whether they'll actually be good. So that's my idea for what I'll do with it. Of course, trying to do it all free to play as well will be a bit difficult, but I also really don't want to spend money on a gacha ever again. So yeah, those are my plans for covering Destiny as a whole. If anyone for some reason has any content they'd like to see me make, leave suggestions in the comments. But I hope I can actually make something consistently again. I've actually enjoyed doing YouTube. There's just been literally nothing to actually make content on for the past year, I'll be honest. So, yeah, like, comment, sub, the usual stuff, and adios.